E aí galerinha do YouTube, aqui quem fala é Kai. Hoje vamos fazer mais um vídeo de Dragon Ball FighterZ. Era pra postar o vídeo ontem, só que teve uns imprevistos. Então tá, vamos lá. Esse é com um novo time e tal. Como é que os outros youtubers não falam qual time, mas vocês vão ver. Esse aí, ó. Então tá, vamos lá.
Looks like Ball FighterZ. So those two women used. Oh, the captain's still holding yet. A standard attack.
Ué, como ele escapou do combo? Você não...
Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. What are you doing holding back from an equally strong opponent?
Strong
It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it?
Coisa barra.
Quit sizing up your
Esse cenário aqui eu acho que é bem lagado e tal.
starts now. Prepare yourself.
Só tem só que agora não tá.
There's no such thing as a dirty fight. You didn't do enough damage to warn me. Not getting away. One heavy attack is enough to make them fight back. There's no such thing as a dirty fight. I didn't do enough damage to warn me. Not bad. There you go. You're choosing to switch out? No board. It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off.
Tá acostumado.
Right? That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off.
Você vai ter que adivinhar, seu Rick Black.
Team shows its face. Leaves little room for error.
Bye.
You survived! Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won! Looks like this has turned into a somewhat decent fight. There's such thing as a dirty fight.
Quase que eu fazia Happy Birthday.
That's more like it.
Not bad. What are you looking at? Try this.
Quit holding back and hit with all you've got. You never learn. One heavy attack is
Isso que louco.
controlling when the opponent switches out. They know this one. That's quite the show.
Tu quanto eu vi.
Getting yourself blown away like that. So this is how you act after losing just one teammate? Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Two of them are finally fighting with everything they've got. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight. Watch your back. What's the matter? The real trip starts now. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. Your enemy's not
Surprise, motherfucker. Ah, esqueci que esse cara aquela zona que nem os vlogs.
How merciless that attack was. What's with this attack? It's over.
Sinceramente, esse é um personagem de Milk Blood. Justo quando eu fiz aquele combo e tal.
You don't look very tasty.
Foi um erro.
Are you ready? Looks like Gohan fighting. So those two women fused. Apathetic. A standard attack. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. One heavy attack is enough to make them suffer. Smart thinking until definitely pays off. What are you doing holding back from an equally strong opponent? Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. Battles aren't won based on the number of remaining fighters alone. That pays off.
What are you looking at?
What are you doing holding back from an equally strong opponent? Attack already! That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak for you. You really are carefree if you get cocky over this kind of a lead. Oh, here you are. You think you're okay with this much damage?
Agora tá demais. Pelo menos confirmei um pouco.
This isn't all you've got, right? There's no such thing as a dirty fight. The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself.
Nossa, agora eu tô solando, cara.
But holding back and hit him with all you've got. Try to be smart. Let's hope that move pays off. Because there's no such thing as a dirty fight. This is the end. It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? Nice, but don't get too excited. One hit will tackle isn't enough to make them soft. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. Try to block this. That's how it's done. You're nothing. You can't resist this. That's more like it. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you'll have to make it.
Não posso deixar esse cara fazer um comeback com o meu popular.
That's more like it. This is the end. Not getting away. That's more.
Eu podia ter terminado com o cara se eu tivesse apertado no botão, apertado do botão.
There's no such thing as a dirty fight.
I've got more.
Eu podia ter atacado, nossa.
Turn things around. Divine fury. What's with this attack?
Vai querer. Nossa, ele sabia. Ele leu o que eu ia. O que o cara. Nossa, foi por pouco, eu tava solando, aí ele quase que fez um comeback com o Goku Black. Depois. Foi tem gente que fala que o Goku Black é o personagem mesmo.
So those two women fused. Learning your opponent's moves before the fight is important as well. I suppose that was pretty good for a first attack. It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? I didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. That's more like it. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make them. Nice, but don't get too excited. You're going to continue that strong attack.
Não sei, ele sobrevive e vai ter caído dela.
If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around.
I suppose.
Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you won. You're in for some real trouble if you're getting cocky over this. Let's hope that move pays off.
Como assim isso não é mais clássico? Todos.
But it's still too weak to finish things off. What are you doing holding back from an equally strong opponent? Attack already! Glad to see you know not to give your opponent a chance to attack. Smart. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. What's so surprising about them destroying a few rocks here and there? Looks like this has turned into a somewhat decent fight. Take this! Take this! It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it?
Essa instância.
This attack. It comes. You mean to tell me there's more to this guy's late? You won't escape. Guys, don't get too excited. One heavy attack isn't enough to make you suffer.
Por alguma razão não saiu o Tway que é o Gun. Nossa! Ufa vida! Eu tenho que tentar dar tag de um jeito seguro. Eu sei que isso é plus, só que mesmo assim tem o gap. Surprise, motherfucker! Agora, nossa! Ufa vida! Agora não vai ter que adivinhar! Nossa, se eu ganhar essa! Caraca! Eu devia ter sido... Tudo bem. Nossa, eu fiquei muito afobado! Foi por pouco, nossa! Tudo por causa que eu fiquei afobado!
You don't look very tasty.
Quase que eu ganhava, nossa! Vamos ver se é o mesmo cara de novo. Sabia! O jogo gosta de selecionar os mesmos caras de novo e de novo. Pelo menos esse aí não é um tryhard puro. Que por a... Se eu cair de nível, nossa. Eu tenho que jogar de tudo de mim.
Those that only get dominated by their opponents shouldn't even enter the fight. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Now you're talking.
So that settles it then.
Já terminou com meu MVP.
Prepare yourself. I will terminate my target. What's the matter? There's no such thing as a dirty fight. No way! It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? Check this out. Let's hope that move pays off. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
O que? Ele puniu meu carro?
It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? Yes, there's no such thing as a dirty fight. You really are carefree if you're getting caught here with this kind of a lead. You're choosing to switch out? The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. There's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Claro.
So even that fierce attack is just a warm-up. This is eventually going to impact the fight. At least it seems like.
Claro.
That might have
The
done some
universal fighting.
finishing them off.
Na
with one attack.
moral.
One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. Time to see how this fight ends. I've watched this much. It would be nice to see some sort of dramatic.
Claro. Esse cara defende que nem o Lady Bill Press. Terminei o jogo hoje, que é os dois meus caras começam a defender. Nossa. Que abalado. Eu...
I've got more. Shut your mouth.
The match isn't over
What are you
yet.
looking at?
For me, I'd be able to turn things around.
Get ready.
I've watched this much, so it'd be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback.
This is over. Bye.
Tá acostumado de eu pular, então vou no
You really
roll.
are careful if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead.
Oh dear.
What are you looking
That's
at?
more like it. So they're going to power up then? Let's see how long they can keep it up.
Vou ter que jogar com o meu melhor, senão eu vou perder.
Alright, time to treat myself to a victory snack. Bon appetit!
It's all or nothing.
Careful versus. Go. Hurry up and get started. What are you doing?
Por que não saiu o autocombo? Por que não deu o auto correto? Dá isso em todo esse assunto.
I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. Well, that settles it then.
Por que não saiu?
So even that fierce attack was just a warm-up? Just because you defeated one opponent
De
doesn't mean you won.
novo, eu vou perder, nossa.
Make my target. Smart. Let's hope that move pays off. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. What? Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. Watch your back. I've watched this much, so it'd be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. Come here. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. Over here!
Claro, esse personagem tem ganho.
Just because you
Só
defeated
que ele é melhor como
one.
você colocou ele na pior posição.
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. Watch your back. That's more like it. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make them. There's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Ele fez.
Coming back from it, you're a strong opponent. Back. Attack already. There's no such thing as a dirty fight. Come here.
Como assim?
Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't
Era pra dar ganso, ele...
What?
Como ele...
It's worth seeing how they're going to get back into the fight.
I can do this!
Ok, não era isso que eu tava planejando, mas tudo
It'd be
bem.
nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback.
Nossa.
Just because you defeated one opponent.
Nossa, se eu ganhar, eu vou ficar impressionada comigo mesmo.
No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. Useless.
Nossa. Agora eu vou fazer mais play. Auxílio pro set play. Caraca, eu mereci o set play. Nossa. Eu por isso que eu passei a gostar mais de jogar a personalização.
Can we take the kid gloves off next?
Você pensa que eles dão pouco dano, mas na verdade eles secretamente dão muito dano porque ele que você tem. É quase impossível de adivinhar às vezes com o personagem de 7 também.
To your enemy's defense, and you have to make them. Time to see how this fight ends. You can't find holes in your enemy's defense, and you have to make them. That's more like it.
What are you looking at?
They seem to know when to switch in and out. Watch your back. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. If you can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you'll have to make it. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. Doing a damage to warrant giving up. That's how it's done. Divine Fury!
Quer que eu adivinhe? Tudo bem, tem uma arma secreta.
Using this as a setup for their next attack.
Quanto não dá certo é só dar, né? Só spamar o autocombo. Ah, nossa.
That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't
Esse personagem aqui também tem 7 play.
There's no such thing as a dirty fight. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean
Caraca,
you
do
won.
nada eu...
Your enemy is not going to wait for you.
Of course you have to guess now!
It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? The real fight starts now. Prepare yourself. It's easy. Just because you defeated one opponent doesn't mean you won. Your enemy is not going to wait for you.
Too bad for you.
No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. Good one. I've watched this much. It would be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback.
Por que não saiu o gancho?
I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that
Você
attack
cai...
was.
Sorry.
Your ridiculous techniques
Eu
are
não
no
tinha
different
visto o suficiente pra spamar o
Just because you
gancho.
defeated one opponent doesn't mean you've won. You lost one of your
Vou ter
teammates.
que ter cuidado.
Fight as if you never needed them.
Get ready.
Isso tem um gap.
Might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off.
What are you looking at?
Caraca, como infinito! Nossa! Nossa, não acredito! Nossa, virada monstro que eu fiz! Eu tenho que ficar no hall da fama,
You're
meu!
the first female Saiyan I've ever seen.
Mesmo se eu tivesse perdido, eu ia salvar ela. Um oponente digno de me enfrentar. Caraca! Nossa, eu tava perdendo aí do nada de play! Nossa! Então tá, galera, muito obrigado pra quem assistiu, clique no gostei se você gostou, compartilha pra quem gosta do conteúdo do canal, vai estar o link do meu canal aí na tela e também vai estar também o meu vídeo mais recente de Dragon Ball FighterZ, eu explicando vendo o que eu fiz de errado na partida que eu se eu tivesse ganhado ela eu teria ido no top 8, aí tá na descrição e vai estar o link também na descrição, não, vai estar na tela aí e também a playlist assim dos vídeos do canal e tal de Dragon Ball FighterZ. Até mais, gente, tchau.